We're back with another lesson from Freaky Unk Neil. Shout out to Merlin Sparrow for uploading this cut content. We got Lord of the Mysteries Extras Part 2. Last time we learned about... What did we learn about? Different regions, the continent, where we are. We're in the northern continent, but in the north, we're like in the east of the northern continent, right? Tingen, Lowen. And then there's like different churches of different worships, right? There's like Evernight Goddess. There's the Lord of Storms and something about steam and machinery. And there's also like many different places. Anyways, it was really cool, you know, world building stuff. What shocked me was like, what the hell? Languages can be like dangerous? Because like we're using mysticism, rituals, and incantations. I guess ancient Hermes, you fuck around then you might summon a demon lord. Let's see.
嘿，好学的非凡者们，今天的神秘学知识很
Hey, Unc.
多，注意看和听，
I'm listening.
并记下问题，等一切结束再向我
I'm
请
not
教
taking
吧。
notes though, Unc Neil.
还记得邓恩邀请克莱恩成为
Yes.
非凡者，并让他挑选途径吗
Yes.
这就是我们今天的第一个神秘学知识—— 非
The
凡
different
途径。
pathways.
非凡途径。
非凡途径。
今天的第一个神秘学知识——非凡途径。
非凡途径。How's that?
这就是我们今天的
My
第一个
Chinese
神
is
秘
alright.
学知识——非凡途径。非凡途径是非凡者的力量体系，共包含22条
That's
途径
right.
可以。
And the 22 pathways are based off of the blasphemy slate that the emperor made in the past, right? And with each pathway, obviously, you know, you have like seer, you have sleepless and whatever. But then within each pathway, which is also correlated to a specific worshipping of a deity, a god, there's also sequences, 9 to 1, but I don't believe that that's the only numbers possible. There's got to be more. That then advances it. And for whatever reason, we don't have like sequence 8 potion stuff. Like you got to drink the potions to get stronger. There's also this like aspect of mental insanity that's gonna happen because you can't just drink gulp down potions and just get to sequence 1, right? That's not how it works. There's a lot of risk involved with it. But on top of that, the Evernight Goddess Church, we don't have the actual potions, right? For seer. Like the sleepless path, I think they said we have it all. I don't know about Mystery Prior, but seer, the one Klein chose, because Emperor Roselle said, I wish that I picked Marauder, Apprentice, and Seer, and Klein just kind of went off of the diaries, right? That's kind of where we're at.
22条途径可以理解为22种职业。
Okay.
每条途径包含不同序列，可以理解为不同等级。序列数越小，对应的能力就越强。
That's also crazy considering Leonard's sequence is 8, and Leonard was unreally strong. Done sequence 7. I don't think he's shown us the true extent of his powers. And that's only 987. This some like what's it called? This some Tower of God shit where like if you've seen Tower of God, you know of like different graded ranks of like, you know, rankers like there's like F rank, you know, D, E, and even like a letter that's so low like E rank was really pretty strong. So the power scaling of this, even at this lower numbers, or I guess the higher numbers, 987, it's kind of crazy how already powerful they are. So I cannot imagine 6 and beyond.
非凡者可以通过喝下对应魔药提升序列等级，而序列等级每提升一次，
Okay.
不仅会得到相应的非凡能力，同
That's
时
right,
原
new
有
powers.
的能力也会获得提升。
Previous abilities improve. It's like a video game, right? You choose a class, that's the pathway, right? Then there's sequences, which is gonna be new, like, you know, evolutions or like new different like subclasses, right? You go warrior, maybe you want to be a dark knight, maybe you want to be a crusader, maybe you want to be a paladin, and then those branch off more and more.
同时，每个序列都有相应的扮演守则和晋升仪式，约束和引导。
That's right. The most important thing is the acting, right? Acting, the act of immersion and how much you believe that you are that path. Like, that's why like Corpse Collector is scary to me. Cause like, if it is true that you must roleplay the specific path in order to immerse yourself and get more out of that path, dude, you're gonna be a necrophiliac. you're gonna be literally diddling corpses because that's gonna be the best way to like you're gonna be defiling corpses, bro, at a certain point, and that's gonna make you stronger. Isn't that scary? That's terrifying.
生仪式约束和引导着途径者的成长。那么问题来了，如果你要成为非凡者，会选择哪条途径呢？接下来要介。
Nah. Don't me. Give me more. We got some translations here. I think Spectator is the one that, you know, Crunchyroll fucked up and said the audience because they're using AI subs for Audrey, right? Marauder is the one that Emperor Roselle mentioned along with Seer. Corpse Collector is Diddling. Sleepless is the Church of the Evernight Goddess stuff. Warrior sounds just standard. Lawyer is crazy. Lawyer is actually crazy, bro. What? So like we go to like court cases, like actually this is so meta right now, bro. Diddy got away with it. Did you guys know this? Hold up. He actually got away with it. Let me bring up the pictures here. Open copy, open link. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, they had a sequence, minimum sequence 7 lawyer. I don't know how they did it. Like, it's crazy. How the fuck? After all of the evidences, all the tampering, the baby oil, all the women coming out, bro got away with it. Dude, what kind of lawyer does he have? Minimum sequence 7, man. And then Arbiter, Hunter, Mystery Power, Savant, Planter. Savant sounds really cool to me. Imagine like being able to just grasp every knowledge. Knowledge is king, bro. The more that you know, the better you can utilize that knowledge. Like, I feel like Savant would be really cool. And I feel like, that's pretty much it. I'm interested in Marauder and Apprentice because what Emperor Roselle mentioned. But Savant sounds really cool to me at first glance.
接下来要介绍的是职业者组织，也是我所在的组织。
That's right, let's go.
职业者组织是隶属于黑夜女神
That's
教
right,
会
the
的
Red
官
Moon
方非
Goddess.
凡者组织，负责处理鲁恩王国境内的超凡。
Official? Who deems it official or not? Like, is there a registry? Do you have to like how do you get acknowledged as like official? Is there like an organization of like, all right, you guys passed the criteria checks and you are now stamped the official? The kingdom does? Interesting. Beyond their organization. What about the Tarot Club that we have? How does that work? Are we? Isn't that club technically beyond their organization? Audrey's a spectator. Who the hell knows what Alger is? He's like a fucking ship man. He's like a seaman. There's no way. He gotta be something, bro. Yeah, we're like under the table beyond their organization. Straight up, like what Klein is doing with that again, the gray fog stuff, it just mesmerizes me. I gotta. Okay, I'll do a little bit of a teaser here. I was gonna mention this stuff in the beginning of next episode reaction, but I'll just mention some stuff here. Wouldn't it be crazy if like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I feel like the Tarot Club meeting table room, the powers that Klein has, the gray fog, clearly it has to do with the luck enhancement rituals and the celestial worthy beings, whatever, that Klein was, you know, just stating from Earth. He got that in a different reality, and now the moniker for the fool is like the fool who does not belong to this era. The king of yellow and black, whatever the fuck that means, and blah blah blah. But like, these are beyond their powers, no? But like, that didn't happen before Klein drank the seer potion. So I was just doing some schizo theory crafting in my head, and I was like, could you imagine if Klein was already a Beyonder before he was a Beyonder? I know that this is gonna sound really stupid, but like, what's really fun to imagine is like, before Klein Moretti was Klein Moretti, when he shot himself in the head, could you imagine if he already had previous powers or Beyonder stuff? And then we're like stacking on top of that with like Klein Moretti transmigrating, and now he has like 2 separate Beyonder power, like some fucking Blackbeard shit from One Piece with like multiple devil fruits. I don't know. Anyways, even if that's not the case, the gray fog power stuff That is so significant because that is not what a seer does, right? That is not what a seer does, yet he has the separate other power that comes from the luck enhancement ritual. And why would it be applied here? How does it make sense that something that doesn't exist in the world of Lord of Mysteries from a different fucking dimension, reality, works here? Because at the end of the day, this world is all about acting. It's all about immersion, and basically, can you just make shit up? And if you believe hard enough, it will become reality. So the rituals that Klein is doing, he straight up, like, it doesn't matter if it's real or not, but the fact that, like, he believes in it is enough to make it into reality. And I had a funny thought. Like, could you imagine that, like, you know those crazy people outside and, like, I don't know if you guys been into, like a city where, like, downtown, where there's a lot of crazy people, like a lot of schizos, and some people are just, like, ringing a cowbell in the middle of the street saying, the end of the world is near! Doomsday is near! If those motherfuckers became Beyonders, don't you think that'd be dangerous? Because they're insane. They believe in the schizo shit. Aren't schizos literally, like, the most powerful people in Lord of the Mysteries? Because it's all about just believing yourself, no matter how fucking stupid or crazy it may be.
组织负责处理鲁恩王国境内的超凡事件，对抗邪教与隐秘组织，以及自身对抗魔药带来的。
That's right, the wretches. We are guardians, but we are wretches doomed to somehow, I don't know, just fucking, I don't know, fight the madness and stuff. That's the line they constantly use, right?
失控风险。我所在的停根职业者小队主要负责的是停根市北区、西区和金梧桐区等区域与女神信徒相关的超自然事件。目前正式队员有队长邓恩、伦纳德、弗莱、洛耀、科恩黎和。
I don't remember this guy. Fry, I think I remember for a brief bit. We saw him for, like, really quickly. There was that one girl, like, obviously Dunn and Leonard are, like, the most significant ones to us. This girl, I think we saw, like, really briefly and had, like, nothing afterwards. She hot. She is a sequence 9 sleepless. Got it.
科恩黎和西加。文职人员有我、罗山、布莱特，以及刚刚加入职业者小队、暂时挂靠文职人员的克莱恩。
That's right.
对了，对外介绍记得说我们是黑鲸级安保公司啊。
That's right. That's a front.
偶尔我们也会接一些找猫找狗的委托小任务，赚到钱。
Beyonders using their powers to find lost cats and dogs. What the hell?
可是有不少额外补贴的哦。下面我开始教你神秘领域最常见、掌握最简单、后续也最有前途的能力——灵视。灵视是非凡者通过灵性感知灵界，观察目标气场与灵体。
Yeah, that's the stuff where he taps, you know, his, like, forehead, right? After he taps his forehead, Klein sees, like, different color aura and stuff, and he can kind of, like, I guess, read people's intentions?
能力。用灵视除了能直接看到一些灵体、鬼魂和怨灵，还能看到别人的以太体。通过它不同。
That's kind of crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. We.
灵视除了能直接。
I want to talk to Emperor Roselle in person. Not just a diary. I want to be able to talk to and converse with them. If Emperor Roselle can be a spirit or like a ghost, can Klein use his powers to talk to, like, the supernatural and people that's died in the past? Like, there's got to be, like, significant, important people that obviously doesn't exist anymore. And it's sad because there's so many people that gets glazed, but it's like, even like the Evernight Goddess, like, I want to have a conversation. I want to meet them. I want to actually talk to them and get something out of it.
直接看到一些灵体、鬼魂和怨灵，还能看到别人的以太体，通过它不同的厚度、亮度、颜色来判断对方的健康和情绪状态。如果灵视提升或者神秘学知识掌握的
That's kind of crazy though, right? Because, like, Klein can't fight as a seer, but, like, you can read people's intentions. You can, like, I don't know exactly how acute, detailed the reading is, but it sounds like if someone is, like, anxious or, like, angry or, like, in love or happy or joy, he can read these emotions And then he can basically steer the conversation in such a way that it benefits him. Maybe that's why Emperor Roselle is so, like, thinking this is OP. I mean, this is also sequence 9. Like, who knows what's gonna happen in sequence 8 and beyond, but, like, those potions don't exist, so I don't even know how we're gonna get to that shit. Maybe we can just make the potion? Can Klein just make that shit up? I don't know, but, like, thinking about the utility of spirit vision is pretty crazy.
厚度、亮度、颜色来判断对方的健康和情绪状态。
Health and emotional
如果
state.
灵视提升或者神秘学知识掌握的更多，还能以此判断对方的寿命长短。
Lifespan? That's
内在的心
crazy.
灵体对应颜色，表示当前的情绪。
Okay.
红色热情亢奋
Red,
橘色
passion,
温
excitement.
暖满足
Orange,
黄
warm
色快乐
satisfaction.
外向
Okay,
绿
okay,
色
okay.
平静
Green,
祥和
okay, okay, okay.
蓝色冷静处在思考之中。
I feel like that's gotta be Alger, no matter what, right? I mean, Alger always, he's already blue, right? He's in the sea and everything about him is just blue coated. And he also, like, whenever like he's talking, it just feels like he's always like deep in thought and constantly like second guessing himself.
白色光明，积极向上。
Okay.
暗色忧郁，悲
Dark,
伤，
worry,
沉
sorrow,
默。
silence.
紫色则表示灵性占据。
What? Purple, it means spiritually taking over? What the fuck does that mean, bro?
悲伤、沉默。紫色则表示灵性占据
Okay,
主导。
here's the color chart, guys.
冷淡
Memorize
疏
it.
离啊，聪明的年轻人们，今
I'm
天
not
的
smart.
神秘学课堂
Nor
就到
young.
这里啦。最后，我要留给你们一个
Homework!
作业，
Fuck the
开启
homework!
你们的灵视，看看我。
I'm a tap my head. Your current emotions. I have to go back to the chart. He's yellow, blue, red, right? Yellow, blue, red. What's Unk feeling, bro? Yellow, blue, red. Come on, show me the fucking subs again.
的神秘学
Where is it?
这里
I
啦
don't remember.
最后，我要留
Where is the subs? Why did it disappear?
灵性。
Here it is. Happy, outgoing, calm and thinking, and passion and excitement. Unk is just happy and just in the zone, I guess. He just vibing.
情绪是怎样的？
That's it. Cool. I think the biggest takeaway here is the potential of this like spirit vision. Bro can like read people's emotional state, use that to his advantage, call out bluffs, or even just make shit up. And it's even, if you think about it, if you think about it, in the table meeting, right, our tarot club with Alger and Audrey, he's trying to like keep his mystique. He's aura farming and he can't let them know how much of an actual fool he is. He is ignorant. He's a nobody here. But yet they revere him like a fucking god because of this power of the gray fog. So when the conversation is happening, he can just use this, read it, and just lie. He can make shit up and basically just shape the conversation in such a favorable way that even if he is a random foreigner here, he can get the most out of it. It's the ultimate bullshit power. That's actually so cool. That's actually so cool. It's perfect for, I guess, a guy like Klein. Anyways, there's the video. Thank you for the lesson, Unk Neil and Merlin Sparrow, for giving us this video. Link to the video. There it is. Go give it a like. Check out their channel for more content. I'll see you next time.